I'm going to talk about a pretty serious subject with you guys. Studying. As a lot of you will know, I have actually left school and I'm now at university. But I know that a lot of you guys are still in school and a lot of you probably have exams. And trust me, I do not envy you at all. Studying for exams is not that fun. But I decided that I would make a video for you guys telling you some of the ways that I stayed motivated to study and just sharing some of the tips and tricks that I use to survive my exams. Because I know there's so many different ways that you can study and everyone has different methods that they use. It just depends what works for you. But these are methods that I used that definitely worked for me when I was studying for my exams.
Can't keep my hands to myself.
You've probably heard this one a million times from your parents and your teachers, but it is true, and the first step to being organised and starting studying is to have your room organised. I don't know about you, but I just cannot concentrate when there is stuff everywhere, when I can't find my notes. It's just horrendous. So you need to get organised, get your notes sorted out, and then you can start. Step number 2 is don't study anywhere near your bed. Your bed's probably too comfy. You want to sit at a nice clear table and you can lay out all your notes and keep them all nice and organised so that you don't have to go hunting for anything. So the first kind of area that I'm going to talk about is timekeeping and how you get started studying. How do you make room for studying? How much time do you study for? All that kind of stuff. When I had my exams, there were still a lot of activities and things that I had on. I was a really busy person, so it was difficult to make time for studying and keep that balance because you don't just want to be stuck inside all the time studying. A lot of people will keep a study planner, and this is recommended by all your teachers and stuff. I'm going to be honest here and say that I didn't use a study planner and I thought it was just basically a massive waste of time because I never stuck to it. But that being said, if that's a way that works for you, then go for it. There's all kinds of apps and things you can download for study planners. I recommend the SQA app. It allows you to put in all your exams and put in the dates of them. You put in any activities or events you have planned so that it steers clear of those timings, and then it will give you timings for studying throughout the week. It's really good to have it on your phone because it's portable, and obviously we're constantly looking at our phones, so maybe you can set 101 reminders to tell you to study and that might motivate you. My method of keeping myself organised, I'm obsessed with making lists. I don't think my life would run if I didn't make lists every day. There's no point in just making a list of all the subjects that you need to study for. It's better to go into more detail, and you can set little targets for yourself. Maybe write down the chapter that you want to read tonight and then you can tick things off as you do them, and that will make you feel like you've actually accomplished something. When you're in school and you're taking notes in class, try and make your notes look really nice and really engage in what you're writing on your page and don't just scribble them down. I usually spend quite a lot of time writing out my notes in different colours and highlighting everything, and in the long run it makes it easier to read when you go to study, but I think it also just helps it go into your head better and you'll remember it depending on the little diagrams and things you maybe drew, which kind of links to my next point, which is colour everything. Use highlighters, use different colours of pens. Just make it look a bit more fun and then it'll be less boring to read. I usually draw little diagrams and doodles, and that also is a way to jog your memory and help you remember things. Don't just sit and read your textbook for half an hour because it's likely that it'll probably just go in one ear and out the other. Obviously there's lots of different types of learners. There's visual learners, audio learners when you listen to things, or there's kinetic, I think it's kinetic learners, and that's just by doing things. And it's really good, even though you might be one or the other, to try out loads of different methods, and it keeps studying from becoming really boring. Make up flashcards and quiz yourself. Stick your sticky notes everywhere, in the shower, beside your sink when you're brushing your teeth, so that you can constantly be reading facts and figures. Make mind maps, make little posters. It's good to make up little anagrams that help you remember the words. If you're struggling to remember something really difficult, then try and make up an anagram for it. I even made a song for my Advanced Higher Modern Studies.
Presents are full in the UK tonight.
Hey, whatever helps. A really good way to know if you fully understand something is to try explaining it to another person. Force your mum or your sister or even your dog to sit down beside you and talk them through the points. And if you're able to explain it, that means that you actually know it really well. Which comes to my next point. Your phone needs to go away. But it is so important to give yourself breaks. It's probably best to study for like half an hour at a time. Unless you're feeling really motivated, then go for it. Studying is hard and it will be really rewarding once it's over. So if you're watching this video and procrastinating over studying, hopefully this has given you some helpful ideas of how to study that will come in handy when it's time for your exam. And yeah, good luck! See ya!
Bye.